Alright guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be looking at two ships, the Anvil Terrapin and the Terrapin Medic. Let's jump straight into it, shall we? Okay, so the first ship we're going to be looking at is the Anvil Terrapin, and something that I'm actually going to mention in this is that there's actually a button for exterior lights on these ships, which I've never actually seen on ships before. Like, unless it's like inside light, like if you press a button in the pilot seat, you can turn it on and off. It's a pretty neat feature. It's quite nice. But anyways, as you come up into here, we start off in this corner. What have we got in here? That's either storage or a component. I don't actually know what that is at the minute. But then we've got relay and radar here. We've also got our power plants. We've got some storage from. Oh no, we've got it. Oh. We've got a shower, a sink, with a mirror that's black at the minute. Oh, we do have a tuck-away toilet though. Let's go. So then it isn't getting all of the shower water in the toilet. You can lock it too. Oh, that's quite nice. Yeah, we'll close that over. Let the air get a shower. And then we've got maybe like what could be like for a box, for your storage to store in here. A microwave, unless this is like a place where you put your food stuff, but this is definitely a microwave. Again, more of this stuff here. Does this say what it is on that, or is it just, oh, life support, right, okay. And then jump drive here. We've got a nice bed, obviously for, like, whenever one of you want to sleep, because this is 2-player, or at least as far as I'm aware it is. But then we've got our nice looking suit locker. Oh, so this maybe is like a 1-player ship then. But you can carry 2. You can carry more than 2 people, but yeah, so we've got gun lockers here, we've got a suit locker and even more weapons as well, which is quite nice. A sneaky peeky fire extinguisher. An engineering terminal, and again, relay access, coolers, shield generation. Couldn't read that there, it was on its side there for a second. Computer, a cooler, and then more shield generators. And as we work our way up here, we just make our way to the cockpit. And for some reason, I had it and thought that the Terrapin was an Aegis ship, so I had it on my list, and I was like, have I labelled this wrong and I've missed the Terrapin? And then I looked at it and I was like, it looks like the Karak. There's no way it's an Aegis ship. So yeah, this is actually quite nice. I do like the little hood layout actually. Obviously it is kind of simplistic. It's kind of nice. Yeah, there's not really much to it. It does have 2 turrets for the pilot. And that's about it really. But everyone will be thinking, what is that chair for in the middle? Is it a turret? No, so I actually had to look at this myself before I actually did this, because I was a little bit curious. I was like, I've never actually flown the Terrapin before. I've been in it, but I've never actually flown it or had a little like sit in it and figured out anything. So it is a turret, but it's not the kind of turret that you might be thinking of. So before I continue, the Terrapin is an exploration ship / scanning ship. So this is just one big scanner. So all you do is you would just click on something and then you just scan it. And you can get all the information off of it. I don't know obviously if it will show up here or not, but there you go. Obviously I don't know where it shows up because it isn't showing up in here unless it's supposed to show up here, but the screen might be bugged. But yeah, that's all it's for. It's quite neat actually, but that just depends on obviously scanning gameplay whenever that properly comes in. But then as well as that, a case of what kind of gameplay you're into, and then on top of it, if you're actually into exploration and stuff, because this ship is mainly made for like going out and being away from like the cities and things like that, so you can fly around and explore. It is quite nice. I do like the Terrapin a little bit, but is it one of my top picks that I would pick myself? Probably not. But some people like it, some people don't. I like the interior. I'm not really a big fan of the design outside. I do like the Medic's design better, even though it's the same, it's just red and white. but I don't know, I do like it a little bit better than this one, but that's just my opinion. So yeah. It does come with the little two turrets on the bottom. I believe they're only size 1 or 2, so they're not that big of a turret thing, because it's basically like a really big version of the C8 Pisces. That's basically what it is. And this is basically just a bigger version of the C8R Pisces, the rescue version. It's essentially it, really. So again, we've got the exterior lighting button here, so I'll turn this on because I haven't seen it. Yeah, just a normal light. It's quite cool. But as you come in here, this is obviously a lot different because it is a white interior because of it being like a medical facility. Obviously it must need to be kind of quite clean. But we do also have a visor here for the door. By the way, I'm not going to show up there because it is the same thing as the last one, so it is just exactly the same engineering panel and everything. The only thing that's different is obviously the back panel here, out here, in this bit. So yeah, we can turn the lights off too, which is quite a nice feature as well. It does actually give off a nice glow as well. I do kind of like this. However, I'll turn the lights on so I can actually see for this tour. So unfortunately, again, I don't know if you guys have seen some of the older ships in the game. So for instance, the Karak, I'm trying to think, the Pisces, things like that. They all have full medical lockers. And what I mean by that is these. They're filled with things when you buy the ship. So it comes with med pens, all of the other pens like oxy pens and things like that. There's snacks, there's water, everything. And this one's empty. Instantly minus points. However, we do have a pesky fire extinguisher in the corner. We've got some more storage for guests and crew. What is this? Oh, it's life support. Right, okay. My bad. I didn't notice. Jump drive. We do have like a little cabinet for, I don't know, maybe storing some... No, med gel wouldn't fit in there, I don't think. Maybe. Or maybe storing some water and snacks or something. But then obviously you've got where you can access this and you can put your details in and like, you know, set your respawn. And then when you lie down on here, because I'm going to do it because I want to refill my hunger and thirst. There we go. Relax. There we go. Oh, anyways, yeah, so that's about it really. I mean, this is... it is a really nice ship. I know. Oh wait, sorry, I did forget about the little crew sitting spot. You just take a seat right here. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, these things are quite nice. I do actually like the Terrapins and the Terrapin Medic. I like this one better. I don't know. There's something about medical ships, by the way, that I do really like. And I like them a lot more than other ships. I don't know if it's just the white interior or what, but it's just something nice about it. But at the end of the day, that's just my opinion. I could be the only one who thinks that, but hey, I'd rather be the odd one out and like something than be the one who joins into everyone's thoughts and doesn't think for themselves. But anyways, let's talk prices, shall we? So on the pledge store, these things cost the exact same price. The Terrapin is generally available all year round, rarely going off the store, as far as I'm aware, rarely going off the store. But the Terrapin Medic is, again, an event-based thing. It comes on off and on the store randomly, and is a lot of the time available during events, through like Invictus, DefenseCon, things like that. However, this thing, they both cost the same, and it's $220. Not for both, but just like they cost the same. Yeah, so it's a little pricey if you ask me for what it is, because it is basically just a really big version of the C8 Pisces. Sorry. So it's a little bit pricey, but obviously that's just my opinion. Obviously it is Star Citizen, so what do I expect? But The medic, the medical one, I'll give credit to, because obviously that would make sense to be more expensive. But the normal Terrapin, because it is just a pathfinder and exploration ship, I would usually say that maybe it should be a bit cheaper. But anyways, let's talk about prices in game. Now we'll start off with the basic Terrapin. You can buy this thing in 2 places. So you can buy the first one in Stanton in Area 18 on ArcCorp for 5.43 million. And funny enough, it costs the same in Nyx, which is a little bit different because sometimes a lot of ships are more expensive in Nyx. But you can actually buy this on Levski through Delamar at 5.43 million. Yeah, same price. Yeah, so let's talk about the Metapin. Yeah, we'll call that the Metapin. So the Metapin is only available in ArcCorp. It isn't actually available in Levski or Hurston, or even in Pyro. And it's only available on ArcCorp, Area 18, and it is 5.7 million, so it's a little bit more expensive than the normal base Terrapin, but not as much as I was expecting. I was expecting it to be maybe like 6 million for being a medical ship, but obviously it's a little bit like weird being the same price on the pledge store and then being different in game, but hey, prices are prices. It is what it is. But yeah, that is, as of 4.7.2, that is the current cost of the ship, the ships in game and on the pledge store. But yeah, that's going to be everything for today, guys. It's been a little bit of a short one because we got through everything quite quick. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and take care. Bye bye.